Good afternoon and welcome to Don't Tell Mamas. Please welcome your host for this afternoon, Danny Gerard Lanzetta.
Rocky for the legend. I figured we needed one costume change for this. I thought about it. Thank you to my mother, who got it for me. Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for being here. This is a wonderful opportunity, I think, to sort of bring together a lot of people from a lot of different parts of Terry's life. I think the slideshow kind of showed that she had so many different aspects of her life, and I was lucky to be part of many of them, having known her since basically the time, I think I was talking to someone and I said, since the time I have memories. It's really nice to have people from the past and people from her relative present and what she did in the last 5-10 years. Terry was always the best manager because she didn't manage from a place of wanting to make as much money as possible. She was always interested in the whole person, and that's why we never left, and that's why we never really had contracts at some point. And she rewarded me with her friendship when it turned out that I wasn't going to be an actor anymore, and guided me and became somewhat of a, not somewhat, but an inspiration and a guide for me in her life as she went through so many challenges, not even counting the last sort of 15 months, which are obviously so difficult and hard on her and on all of us too. But we ended up reaching a level of equality in our friendship and relationship that I think is rare for people who meet when one is 5 and the other is 35. So for that I am grateful to her, and I'll have more to say at some point, but I do want to kind of get on with the show. One of the things that's nice is that as many of you know, what one of Terry's sort of signature accomplishments was the early show. And we did it right in, well, not quite this room. I think I was talking to Zane and we said it might have been that way or this way. I don't know. But I know that day I didn't have glasses. I couldn't drink a glass of wine. But the sentiment that I think everybody brings to the table today is the same as it was 35, 40, whatever it was years ago. So thank you all for being here. And without further ado, we're going to kick it off with a song that we sang in the early show. This man comes all the way from near Chicago to be here today. He was a favorite of Terry's, and now he's an excellent chef out there. So all walks of people, and just because our paths diverged, Terry mattered, and that's why we're here. So I'm going to bring up to the stage Dan Coudreau to sing Our Time.
Thank you very much. Thank you, little Danny. I was Big Danny in the early show. So Terry, when she brought me into the early show, she gave me a lot more than just an opportunity to sing every Saturday or what have you. She gave me an opportunity to be better. She was always very truthful. I'm sorry. She was always very truthful. And sometimes that truth was really hard to take if you knew Terry. And I knew Terry because I got a lot of her truth. I was 16, 17, trying to be my own person. And she says, that's great, but put a suit on. I was telling somebody that her would come in with my skateboard and my shirt, and I'd be like this, and she says, "Where's your watch?" I don't have a watch. I'm a free spirit. You're not a free spirit. You're irresponsible. Get a watch. Those were the lessons I got from Terry, and I have to say that even though at the time sometimes they stung, I look upon my life now as I raise my own children to really start to see that the way she impacted me is who I am today. So, anyway, God bless you, Terry, Coco. Something is stirring, shifting ground, it's just begun. Edges are blurring all around, and yesterday is done. Feel the flow, hear what's happening, wear what's happening. Long ago, all we had was that funny feeling, saying someday we'd send out